How can I be so unfulfilled? I thought. I'm doing what I'm told and doing my very best, walking chartered paths towards this illusion of success. While marking check boxes towards his and hers esteem, isn't it this way to living the American dream? I went the college route, then a respectful title to boot. How significant I must be. Engaged to be married, a mortgage to be carried, all wrapped in a pretty bow. Emptiness was inside that box that I would never let show. I have everything I thought I could want, then how am I so blue? There must be something wrong with me, a very subtle clue. And after many nights feeling helpless, hopeless, and in despair, there was this message that brought some spaciousness and an answer to a prayer. I have a choice, were the profound words that I heard. And not only did I hear those words, every cell in my body felt them too, which brought about massive relief and this full body proof. You see, because I was living in this world where I don't have a say. I should do this, I must do that, I have to were the way. A paradigm shift to have a choice and the ability to respond was the key to the prison I had locked myself in with my words as my wand. And after revealing this blind spot, my life shifted as a result from seeing through new eyes. And rather than playing out this lie, it was time to let I don't have a choice burn to ashes and die. And so that was a poem that I wrote about this time in my life when I was around 29. And that is the world I was living in. I don't have a choice, you see, because I was living within the paradigm that I had to do this, I had to do that. I was basically doing life in the way that I thought I should be doing life, right? Going to college, finding a respectful job, and being so caught up and tied to how much money I made and my title, and having a mortgage, engaged to be married, my dream car, all of the things that I thought would bring about fulfillment and happiness and joy and success, realizing when I had most of those things that I was striving for, how unfulfilled, how deeply unfulfilled I was, right? And so having this massive awareness that I was living in this world, doing what I thought I should do, have to, need to, right? And seeing from different eyes that, wow, I was living in this world where I don't have a choice in doing that. It really just opened me up to just so much freedom, right? It just freed me from this trap, from this prison that I was living in, that I felt like I needed to, just again, it was a hamster wheel. And so the awareness to these blind spots, these unconscious patterns, right? Carl Jung, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you'll call it fate, right? Until we can bring about that which is unconscious to conscious awareness and choose differently, we tend to get wrapped up in these patterns that create constraint and confinement. We start to feel overwhelm, helplessness, powerlessness, right? And so that is one of the ways where you can free yourself from feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned, is bringing to awareness, how is my internal world? What is the perspective, and how is my internal world creating my reality, right? And so hopefully that story is one example, and that really just started me on this trajectory that was about 16 years ago of seeing through new eyes, seeing how many, and I've uncovered so many more of these prisons, creating imprisonment, feeling trapped in these like patterns and these subconscious constraints that have been running my life until they come to my awareness and realize, wow, I could totally see how living in this world is creating the reality that I've been living in. And so just wanted to share that, and I will be sharing many more.